Rockin' with DJ Yungin.
Yeah, I think that one. For sure, for sure. Yeah, man, so we got a special guest in the building, man. We got to take over, man, you know what I'm talking about? And, this brother, man, been working, man, for a while now, man, you know what I'm saying? And, we got West End Ree. West End Ree, what's going on, brother?
Man, I appreciate you having me, bro. I appreciate you having me. Is my mic on? Can you hear me? I'm straight. I can't hear me in my headphones.
Hello.
Yeah, check.
There you go.
Good. All right, bet. Nah, what's good, family?
Hey, man, we got to do it right, man. Salam alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, sir. That's right. We got West End Music Group in the building, man. Julio Band's in the building.
What's up, man? Sound like what's going on?
Alaikum assalam. Yes, sir. So, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Dion.
Okay.
Third person. Salam alaikum, bro.
Alaikum assalam, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, we in here, man. So, tell the people, man, for those who don't know, man, who is West End Ree?
Man, it'd probably be easier to tell you who I'm not at this point.
That's real.
Nah, man, no, I ain't nobody yet. We working on it. I'm a few things, man. I'm an artist. I'm a rapper who's still working on his craft. I own a record label as well. I'm an attorney. I'm a business developer. An entrepreneur. I own some things. A lot of people throw that boss word around, but I got employees, so I think that should be part of the definition.
Yeah, definitely safe to say that you can say that, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. But above all those things, I'm also my father's son, man. And my father is A-Trap Brown.
A-Trap Brown.
A-Trap Brown. Now he's known as Imam Jamil Al-Ameen, and so fighting for my father's freedom and trying to cleanse his legacy is a big part of everything that I do. Whether it's this music thing, whether it's my business. Running my businesses, so I have the money to be able to support him in the way it's necessary. Pops is in the forefront of everything I do.
Hey, and it's crazy, man. We are at the end of Black History Month, man. But A-Trap Brown, man, your pops, man, Jamil Al-Ameen, man, he had a big impact on that, man. Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
Man, yeah, no, that's an understatement, man. He's the last of the dying breed.
Absolutely.
When you talk about your Malcolm X's and your Martin Luther Kings, and now your Fred Hampton Jr. or your Fred Hamptons, and shout out to Fred Hampton Jr. We're gonna link soon, hopefully. But when you talk about those people, you can't talk about them without talking about A-Trap Brown. I mean, a lot of people heard the name A-Trap Brown, whether it be in your social studies or history class back in the day, and just didn't pay attention. But if you've seen Judas and the Black Messiah in the first 30 seconds of the movie, you've seen A-Trap Brown. So he was speaking in the way that got him to be an enemy of the state, the way that he is now. And so, he's serving what's going on 21 years for a crime he didn't commit because of the fight that he was a part of in the civil rights struggle, and then, later on, obviously, the human rights struggle when he decided to become Muslim. And so, one of the things I like to tell folks is we got to stop saying, oh, damn, that's wild, when they show us a movie about something that happened 70 years ago.
That really happened, though.
But then we tell them it's happening now, and we be like, nah, conspiracy don't exist. But they keep giving us our movies when we can't do nothing about it no more. We can just be like, wow, that's wild. Nah.
But they statute of limitations, as they quote unquote say, that's crazy, man.
So so Pops is one of them. He's one of them ones. Any of them real terminologies you like to use, that's Pops. And so, he's gonna get his movie too. And people gonna realize, a lot of rappers be like, I'm your favorite rapper. Well, he's your favorite activist. Guaranteed.
Really?
Guaranteed.
That way. Talk about any memories, man, coming up as a youngster, man, just running with Pops, man, or anything like that.
Well, it's crazy because people always ask me, like, they be thinking that them stories is gonna be wild, but it's like, Pops did such an amazing job of being a father and keeping that thing separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really grasp the magnitude of who he was until after he went to prison.
Wow. Because
that, at his trial, that's when the media attention was it was a big deal, and I started to see, he means more than just what he means to me or what he means to our Muslim community. Like, people know him,
right? Type
situation. And so, I had to go through from 12 years old on up, learning about who he was, just like everybody else. And so I never met A-Trap Brown. By the time I came around, he was already Imam Jamil. So,
Yeah.
you know, but even as Imam Jamil, he came home, he was dad. Like, what's up, Pop?
What's up, Pop? Yeah.
Basketball. Like,
Yeah.
hey. So, you know, my story is just that. Like, we hooped. You know,
It's real.
we hooped a lot. That was one of our things. We hooped. We went on family trips. We went to conferences where he had to speak, and
So,
all that kind of stuff. So, you know, he's a great father, man. Like, that's the image that people would get from me if we just talk about him. He was a great dad. He ain't missed nothing.
that's
Hey, he did tournaments. He was there. Like,
okay.
and to be who he is at the level, that's what I mean. Why he was able to keep it separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually when you got that kind of notoriety and things, like, you got things to do, so you miss some stuff. And you ain't miss nothing.
How your right hand don't know what your left hand do. That's deep, man. That's deep, man. So I know that you said like from 12 years old on up. So did that have any influence on you becoming an attorney and pursuing law school, or?
Nah, believe it or not, it was a deterrent. I watched the system and the game be unfair. I don't like playing games that's unfair. And the criminal justice system is not a fair game because they can move the stick when they want to. And that's so, you know, and I watched them do it to us in our trial. And so, no, that's not why I went to do. My mom's a lawyer. So, yeah, hold on, let's figure out our relationship. My mom's a lawyer.
I like this halfway, but yeah, that's what I say.
Nope. But
It's cool. I just school good work. Yeah.
you got an ashtray.
Asper. But yeah, no, my mom's is a lawyer, and so
Okay.
when I graduated undergrad, I didn't really have no whole lot of direction as far as what I definitely wanted to do. Part of me wanted to go play some ball overseas, but my mom was like, "Look, go to get you an agent, see if you can get overseas, but at the same time apply to law school if that work out. Whichever one works out first, you got to do."
Yeah.
And I got accepted to law school in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So I was like, all right, bet. So I went to law school and did that, but we owned a firm together. She just really wanted me to have a backup plan because she understood I was an entrepreneurial kind of guy and I was tried things to do, but if everything else failed, I'm a lawyer. So she's like, you'll be all right.
That's a good thing to have in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Facts, man. So, being an attorney and in this game of that we call life, man. Has it been any struggle as far as trying to find a work-life balance?
Nah, I mean, not because I'm an attorney.
Okay.
I don't have my work-life balance is trash anyway. You know, just because I'm working towards the things right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I'm okay with that. That's a conscious decision.
Right.
Because that separates, you know, there's levels to this, people say, you know what I'm saying? So if you're taking breaks and enjoying yourself right now, that's cool, acceptable, do your thing. So if you want to live a life like that, but you ain't gonna be able to compete with somebody with him.
Cool. Yeah. We're going hard every day, and yeah, that's fact.
You know, and so right now I'm willing to do that because we got goals. When we hit them goals, we party. We do that too. We party.
Pipe up,
The
turn
way
up.
we want, you know what I'm saying? But we're able to party the way we want to party because of the way we work.
Say that again. Say that again for the people that
You
hear.
know, he said we're able to party the way we party because of the way we work.
Because of the way we work, man. That's hey, work hard, play hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So talk about the quarantine, man. How has the quarantine affected you or not affected you?
Man, well, it's been a gift and a curse, man. I know it's been a gift. Like everybody, I think at this point has lost people. I lost a couple of uncles and an aunt, but honest to God, it was a great year for me. Like, great year. I had time to reflect. I had time to really decide which direction I want to go in and pursue those things with no real interruptions,
Facts.
no pressures, because you know everything was halted. So whatever you had going on, whether you was up or down when quarantine started, everybody's at zero.
Yeah.
Nothing was going on, and so you know I took that time. It was funny because at the beginning of it, we didn't know how long it was gonna last.
Right.
So some folks on the internet was posting things like, "You're not taking this time to move forward," and some that you tripping. Other folks was arguing with them like, don't tell people how to deal with these downtimes, et cetera, et cetera. But then it lasted till now.
Till now.
It's been like
Right.
a whole year type thing. Like, so now what? If you wasn't doing nothing. So the people who got through it in a way where, you know, okay, yeah, you dealt with the down parts, but then you started to hustle, you tried to figure out how you was gonna come through this thing better. Those folks is thriving, man, and we in that position. We in that position. It was a good financial year. It was a good business year. I started some new businesses. I had some new partners in these artists that are on my label now. You know, and so you know, bigger and better things. Last year was great. This year, looking like it's gonna be better.
Facts. Facts. So talk about that, man. So you got 2 artists in here with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all step on up, man. See what's going on. And we got a West End music group, man. And so like, so from being an attorney and being on that side, where did how did the artist part come about?
Man, I actually, it's crazy because the reason I make music is the dude sitting across from me.
Okay.
We went to a very artsy kind of alternative high school together, and we were both super young to be there.
Yeah, like 13.
Yeah, like he was 13, I was 12. He was in 9th grade, I was in 8th grade. So we gravitated toward each other for a couple of reasons. We had that in common. We had Islam in common, and it wasn't a Muslim school. He was an international student, and my mom was an immigration lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of things in common, but music, it wasn't really my thing. At that time, I loved music. I like listening to it. We used to analyze lyrics and things like that. We talk about who the best rapper was, but I wasn't a rapper. And then I started writing poetry and stuff because one of our professors, and also not one of the greatest spoken word artists in history at this point, in my opinion, Amir Suleiman. He was our English teacher.
Okay.
And our Imam, because we used to have Juma, and we started establishing our own Juma at school, but he was spit, and if you've heard Amir Suleiman spit, it's inspiring. And so the first thing I did was I started just stealing his stuff and giving it to girls.
That's how everybody
Say
starts.
using them lines,
Got to. And then I'm gonna start trying to write myself, and then after a while, they would be out freestyling on this little bridge at our school, and I would go out and watch them do that.
I was trying to freestyle. That's what was happening.
Nah, you was doing because I wasn't. I was standing and enjoying the show. But you know, I think I went to college. Well, I was in college already when we started doing like past the menu.
Yeah.
I got into school, and he was just like, bro, you should just try it. So we started making some funny records and things like that, and
It always starts off as a joke. I was at that point I had left Atlanta and I went to Richmond, Virginia, try to reestablish what I had going on in my life at that point. And
Hold on, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
before you go too further, man, introduce yourself to them.
Oh, yeah.
Let them know who you are,
Hello.
who they're listening to.
hello, what's going on? My name is Dion. I'm a producer. I'm West African from Ivory Coast. Tout le monde, you know, c'est comme ça se passe ici. And yeah, bilingual, obviously, with a little bit of French in there.
Okay.
But yeah, so I came into the U.S. I was like 13 years old when I came here. Immigrated here with my sisters and stuff, and like a little bit fish out of water, you know.
Right.
And then from there, when I ended up at that school Kyrie was talking about, it's a very artsy school. We ended up connecting, and I was a fan of music since I was a kid. And what I would do, like he says, like you know your favorite rapper, you learn their lyrics and you spit it. You know, that's
Like it's your own.
all right.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
first thing
saying?
you do. You spit it like it's you. And then from there, it's like, okay, well, do you want to write your own? It's like, eventually you do. So that's how I got into it, just writing my own stuff. And see, this is a pivotal time because at that point in time, Fruity Loops had just came out.
That's my shit. Talk about it.
A lot of people don't understand. Like now, you got apps on your phone, you can just produce right there.
Right, from your phone, yeah.
But at that time, just
Fruity
having
Loops free trial too.
Yeah, exactly.
On the computer lab at
Exactly.
school.
Fact.
People don't understand how much it changed the landscape of like music because of Fruity Loops, people could just produce on their computer. And that's where I started. That's where so many of your favorite artists and producers right now started off with Fruity Loops. All right.
And it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I got the Fruity Loops because I was making beats on this. It was a game on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Funk Master Flex. It was called. Damn, what's the name of that game? Hey, it just slipped my mind that quick. But Funk Master Flex had a game on PlayStation 2 where it was like you just basically just arrange it however you want it. And
Right.
you can transpose the octaves and that. It was dope. But yeah, I got a Fruity Loops.
Yeah,
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like a lot of the phenomena that we know to now, like internet rap would not exist without Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops started internet rap. So I learned how to produce there, and then I ended up with a Mac from there on. And Mac had GarageBand. You know?
Right, okay.
And that's what he's talking about. Those songs that we did just for fun was me out there in Richmond waiting for the semester to begin, and I'm just sitting in my aunt's house, got nothing to do. I got this computer, and I'm like, I'm gonna make something. So started producing some tracks, started throwing it to him. You know, I'll produce some,
late
send it to him.
90s, huh? Late
Yeah.
90s. Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s,
Okay.
yeah. I'll
Okay.
produce a track, I'll send it to him. And we were just doing joke shit, like just.
I would get it, and I was still, I was in summer break or whatever. I didn't have a microphone. I would take my laptop and sit in the bathroom and record.
I didn't have a mic either. The internal mic on the Mac was the one we was using.
That was it.
Hey, that's what, see, you taking me back like Cool Edit Pro. You know what I'm saying? I was, man, recording Cool Edit, man. So originally, where did the original inspiration for the production come from?
Wow. I just again at that point in time, BeatStars wasn't a thing. There was it was difficulty for me. I wanted to rap, but where was I going to get the beats to rap to? You know, like a few years after Fruity Loops came out is when like LimeWire and everything started, and then maybe you could like download an instrumental, you know.
Right.
But before that,
I don't even remember where did we get. When we did that mixtape, I guess.
was
We got a couple of beats in the winter circle.
oh yeah,
We got some beats. Where we get them from?
See, by the time we was doing the Winter Circle, I produced a few beats, and then you met some folks that were producing, and we got some beats from them. But originally, it's just wanting to rap and not having a beat to rap to, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna do this.
That'll hurt, yeah.
Right.
And it's funny, right? That's what made me start making beats as well, man. I used to rap too, man, and I feel the same way, man. I'm gonna start making my own beats. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I definitely feel that, man.
Nah, we gonna work too, just so they know we gonna work. We got to do some DJ Yungin recipes. Western music.
Yeah,
Everything
for
in
sure.
Western music, as you can see, is Muslim right now. I'm trying to it's not exclusively Muslim, but it's easier to rock with that. Definitely, you one of us or not one of us. We do that. That's just what it is.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that's to Dion, our story has come full circle because he was my motivation and inspiration to kind of start making music, and then I'm hyper obsessed with things, so I want to be the best at what I do, and so I got into the business side of it, started managing artists and things like that.
He's already a lawyer.
Well, no, actually, I started looking at the business side before then after I got out of law school and opened up a club and did some things.
Talk about that, man.
Oh, well, we get into it.
Okay.
But I got to the business side of it. I started managing artists. I tried my hand at my first label a while back, and that's when I really learned how to make music because I sat in every studio session with my artists and sat behind the engineer and watched what he was doing in Pro Tools.
It makes
So
sense.
when I got out of the club life, I sold my club. I had stories to tell, man. I didn't want to write it like a diary. So I started teaching myself how to record myself and make my own music.
Julio Bands in the building. You in the cut, man. You back there in the cut, man. Yeah, right, man. Julio Bands in the building, man. So, you got the whole West End music group, man, in here, man. So,
No,
talk
it's
to
a
the
family
people.
affair.
Nah, thanks, man.
So who's your bands, man? How's it in the studio, man? What's your creative process like?
It be different, bro. It be the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be going on the vibe, especially with making music. It's how I'm feeling. What's going on?
Really? Yeah, real. How do you pick your beats? Do the beats pick you?
It be both. Really, the beat be picking me like. Cause if I try to pick a beat, like if I be like, alright, I'm finna go pick a beat right now, right? I ain't gonna. I'm like, man, cause I be trying too hard. You feel me? So if I just listen to the beats and let it come to me, it'll be better, more organic. You feel me?
Shout out YB on the track. A lot of the beats come through him.
Yeah, shout out YB, man. Shout out
He
YB.
couldn't be here today. He chilling. He actually locked in making some records right now. So you know, we appreciate what he brings to the table. He helps make us who we are, and that's why the records that we're putting out are the quality that they are. You know what I'm saying? That's one of our main things. We ain't trying to compete with other people. It don't make no sense. Because if we beat you, we both still trying to make it.
Right.
We trying to catch up, man.
Yeah.
We trying to catch up to folks that own it, so we want our visuals to look like they do.
Speaking of visuals, y'all just shot a video. That was for, matter of fact, your record just dropped Julio Bands, right?
Facts, like let it drop. Yes.
Okay, you know that look out the door. We gonna get that again.
Yes, sir. You say, what was the name of the record just dropped?
Yeah, like flex.
Like Flex.
Yeah, it dropped yesterday, everywhere.
That was the video, right?
Yeah.
I seen it. It was looking, a little clip. I seen, I'm like, man, look at the boys. They doing their thing, man.
It's gonna be one of the plenty movies we getting ready to put out.
Big facts, man. I like flex, heavy flex video.
Video.
It's different. Well, you keeping that on, but it's because, you know, like I said, we're trying to keep up. We're trying to compete with the folks that's winning.
That's all it really is.
Ain't no point in that's like I said, trying to do what we trying to do. We can work together. Beat them, man. You beat me, I beat you, we both made it.
Hey, man, let's go on and get into that light flex, man. Go on and introduce that thing, man, live on Heavy Ground Radio, man.
That's it, man. So it was produced by Zero, the producer. We found him on BeatStars. It's funny little backstory before we get into it. So y'all don't bother me, man. Yeah, you're over here to purchase the tracks today on the beat. We left it in there on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah, but the track been purchased.
Okay.
Don't worry, don't pocket watch it. But you know, it's me and my brother, Julio Bands. It's his second single, and I was like, yo, I gotta get a feature with you, you know, cause he big time now. So I had to catch him on the way up, man. But nah, this is just a record, man. It's a fun record. We do a lot of serious records, a lot of records that are retrospective and introspective, but we also want to do something that just for the culture is fun, you know what I'm saying? We really do the things that we rap about. So, you know, I'll give y'all a look at it. That's not see it in the visual. So, yeah, purchase your tracks today to give y'all something to talk about.
Hey,
We can't get it through.
hey, don't forget where you heard it first, man. Light flex, Julio Bands. What's that music group? Shit. Yeah, man. Light flex, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey.
And my second single too, bro. I got the first one, Julio Bands. His name Julio Bands.
I seen that one, yeah. I'm working with
Yeah,
that.
big 20,000 plus streams over there on Spotify. I see you.
Yeah, you know we trying to go up.
Yeah, man. The goal is at least 100K on all of them. We pushing, we making many milestones along the way. We getting there.
So, we on our way to 100K and better, inshallah, man.
That video though.
That was the video?
Nah, that wasn't. We shot a video to the song you just played. That video that's coming.
Is that video?
It's gonna be out probably in about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, huh?
We'll let you know though. There'll be plenty promo leading up to it.
Great. Shout out my sponsors, man, too, man. Shout out my sponsors, man. Pheno Beauty, Hot Blaze Promo, The Dreaded Truth, the Laboratory Studios, X Squad DJs, Pheno Beauty, Money Life Apparel, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate X Squad DJs, man. Everybody who come together, man, and make Heavy Grind Radio official, man, and the DJ Yungin show, man. So, West End Music Group still in the building, man. You know what I mean?
Facts, man.
So, Light Flex, man. I'm rocking with that, man. I'm gonna put you in rotation, man. On Heavy Grind Radio, man, for sure, man.
That's real. Yeah, nah, go get that wherever you listen to music, man. Wherever you listen to music.
Out now, streaming right now. Yeah, man. So, I got the other two records queued up, man. Which one you want to get into first?
I'll go last. So let's show some love to Imam. You know what I'm saying? He's touching an Afrobeat crowd on this one.
Okay. That's that. That B-Say.
Yeah, B-Say. So B-Say is something that people say in Ivory Coast. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire. It just means play again, like replay, put on replay, hit it again, right? And so this song is just about Africans dance. We know that if you're African, you dance. That's just how it goes. And sometimes you got an Afrobeat party and you dance with a girl. You're like, whoa, that was unexpected.
I gotta do that again.
Right, I gotta do it again. This is unexpected. I know we're supposed to part ways, but maybe we should try this again. And that's what this song is about.
And you get a taste of his English and his French musical ability. And if you want to see him perform this in a bamboo forest, like a real one, not like some green screen. The real one, then go to YouTube and type in, B-Say bamboo forest performance.
Dion B-Say, which is B-I-S-E. Just S-E. Forget about the accent. Just B-I-S-E. But yeah, that's the joint.
Okay. Who produced it?
So this is one producer that one of these Afrobeat producers I found on BeatStars that I think it's Skirmisher.
I was on BeatStars for a while.
Yeah.
And I just came. I said, nah, I want to be more exclusive. I got a little money.
Yeah.
For 3 years. So
I mean, hey, for depending on who you are, you can make it work for you. It just depends on like what you got going on. And for those Afrobeat producers, I think there's like 3 of them that their work is better than everyone else's work I've seen. And so this guy, as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, I just started writing to it. And those words are what you're gonna hear.
And that's how it go, man. Whenever you hear a beat, you know what I'm saying? Within the first 10 seconds, if you don't feel that spark, man, go to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
Facts, very true. Don't forget where you heard it first, man. Right here on Heavy Grind Radio. It's the DJ Yungin Show. Let's go. Check, man. We back, man.
That's one of them ones.
That's one of them ones right there. That's a real vibe, man. Facts.
That's for your peoples. You can go ahead and sound cool, do all your Afrobeat dance to it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, we about to, we are pushing that currently, but we're going to put some more behind it than it's supposed to be. That's one of my favorite records that we've ever made.
Yeah, I can't lie. That's hot right there, man.
Appreciate it.
That is hot, man. You know what I'm talking about for real. West End Music Group came to take over the DJ Yungin Show, man. You ain't gonna get nothing but exclusives in here, man. We got Julio Bands in here. You know what I'm saying? We got West End Ree in here, man. CEO. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. We got Imam in here, man, from West Africa, man. So, hey, you know us, man. So, man, talk about y'all creative process, man. Like, what's some of y'all must-haves? What's some of y'all pet peeves in the studio? Like, let's dive in, man.
I'll touch this because I just have a certain demand or ask of artists that I work with. It's just come to the studio prepared, man. Folks think they gotta come to the studio and write records.
Nah, you don't write
a waste of time.
Yeah, probably not.
I'll argue with some of my closest people. You know what I'm saying? But once you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Once you come in there and do it that way, it's cool because we can kick it, we can party, we can have fun in there, but now you kick it, party, and have fun to the record. You came in and recorded in 15 minutes. Now we can do that instead of us listening to it. You go over for somebody go over, you know what I'm saying, the same 4 bars in 2 hours, and they're trying to find no, it's just a different, when you invite them to the studio and you're ready to record, then it's a party out.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact,
But
yeah.
as far as actual needs, weed, we got weed and good music, that'll be alright.
We get a good music, we good beat.
We'll be
Good
alright.
beats, good vibes, good weed, good stuff.
For sure, for sure. So, I'm gonna say, I guess this could go to everybody, but what's your opinion of the current state of the culture?
I love it, man. Honestly, I do. And it's not because I love all the music that's in it, but I love all the music that's in it, man. It's a space for everybody. You know, so if you don't like what you don't like, that's cool. You ain't gotta listen to it. If you make something that not too many people like, there's enough people for you to still be able to do it successfully. So the current state of music is great for musicians, I think, and for fans alike, because you can find what you're looking for and you can make what you want and find the people looking for it. So I love the state of music right now, man. If you want to make music, go make some music.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, yeah, about the different lanes. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes people try to, like when they put rap, they just like rap. And it's like, there's many different lanes in rap, you know what I'm saying? So I like that the lanes is opening more, you know, and each one of those lanes are finding their audience. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? And just because you got this audience don't mean you gotta hate on this other audience. You feel me? Everybody got their lane, you know what I'm saying? We all trying to get there, you know? Everybody gonna get a piece of it. Just do what you do. Don't mess it up for the next person, you know what I'm saying?
You listen to all 3 of these records, the 2 so far, we got one more record that we played. All of them are rap, but all of them are rap.
Different lanes.
Totally different kind of people gonna listen to all the records that we make, you know, and that's cool because in the world we live in today, finding the people that's looking for you ain't that difficult if you try. You know what I'm saying? If
What
try.
you said, exactly what you
It take a
said.
little bit of effort and a lot of it a little bit of effort.
You gotta
You'll
diversify.
be alright.
It's diversifying your bonds. That's what that is.
That too.
Going over heads out here. Come on, y'all. You gotta stay on board.
Nah, man, see, that's what we're doing right there. And see, that was my whole thing, and even, you know what I'm saying, starting my own radio station because I wanted to get, you know what I'm saying, raw content, raw like new footage, you know what I'm saying, no politics, you know what I'm saying. If I want to bring the ox in and when we shut down, that's what we're going to do, you know what I'm saying. We want to schedule and go live and do whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's what we're going to do, pull up, broadcast live from anywhere, man, so. But yeah, man, West End Music was in the building, man.
Nah, big facts, big facts.
So talk about any obstacles, man, or any little hiccups along the way or on the road to being to where y'all at, where y'all trying to get to.
Man, it's just work, man. Obstacles that.
There's an obstacle, there is work.
Right.
Like, you just gotta do the work. As long as you're doing the work, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get through the obstacle. But if you ain't, the work ain't the obstacle. But if you ain't doing the work, then it's the obstacle.
Nothing ain't big enough really that stick out. Like, it's like everything, that's what the work is working through all these little things, you know. I guess if I had to pick something, it's the education maybe, you know what I'm saying, learning the things that you don't know, but you can know them. And not fall into the pitfalls, man. But outside of that, it's just work, it's a lot of work. I didn't know what kind of work this was until now I'm in it and I see what it takes just to find the level of success that we're finding. You know, it's crazy how much work and money. I'm gonna keep saying that because a lot of folks work and money,
Money go together. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't have no money.
Like,
Takes money to
Even
make
if
money.
you get the money, you
Takes
still
money to
got
make
to
money.
work. You know what I'm saying? Facts to maintain that.
Because look, if you're an artist, right, and you think you better than me, but you're not spending no money on your music, you can't win. You can't beat me.
It's like, if I'm working every day and you taking vacation every day, there's no way you can outwork me.
Yeah, dudes wanna win off I'm dope. Who said?
Who cares? No, who cares?
Who said? Usually
Right.
it don't be nobody saying that. But
Yeah.
it's like you ain't even put no bread in your project for somebody to hear it. Tell you dope. You just telling me you better than me. No, you're not. Numbers don't lie. There's a reason why folks always say that. It's because it's true.
They show
And you can't compete on the scoreboard, the real scoreboard. You can't compete if you ain't spending no money. You just can't.
Numbers don't lie. And guess what? They don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So run them numbers up, man. You know what I mean?
It's a different league. It's like if you not investing as much as you're talking, you're in a different league. You feel me? So if you want to be up there with the big boys, your money needs to be as prominent. Like as much as you're talking shit, then your money gotta be doing shit too.
Or at
You
least
feel
be
me?
consistent.
In order to be.
You know what I'm saying? That's the flip side of it. In today's day and age,
Right.
you ain't gotta have 10 bands up front. Do $1,000 a month if that's what you can do. Because by the end of the year,
Consistency.
once you spend 12 grand on your music.
Consistency. Yeah, you're right.
But if you ain't spending nothing and that dude over there is spending 500 a month, 1,000 a month, at the end of the year,
He's gonna have results. Yeah, he
Yeah.
gonna run numbers. Yeah.
Right.
Gonna have a bigger following. But so
Proof in the
on
pudding.
that note, right? On that note, what is breaking the record? You know what I'm saying? And how do you know what I'm saying? How do you get your record to DJs? What some of the do's and don'ts of breaking the record?
man, we still learning, you know what I'm saying, as we go. Right now,
Okay.
we're still in the process of learning how to break records and things like that. But again, it circles back to treat it like a business, man. When you're talking to these DJs, what you ask, why would you ask him to do something for free? If you want him to work with you and take you serious, even to like, well, if you send the DJ your record, I'm gonna ask him if you were our DJ. If somebody just sends you their record that you meet in the club, just say, hey bro, let me get your email, I'm gonna send you the record. What's the chance you listen to that record?
Slim and
Right.
Slim.
Because that ain't business. You
But
need
like-
him to help your business.
Yeah, but to be honest though, it's all about the approach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to, well, of course you got to pay to play, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's the whole approach, the energy, the vibe. It's like,
Bring
okay,
something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
even if we know certain dudes just ain't got it, but
Right.
a dub or something,
So,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you know, this- like I tell my artists, I know you got friends who do music. You know what I'm saying? And you want to do features with.
Tell them come on in.
Tell them come on and bring me like $100, $200
Yeah.
at least to show me, because we spending thousands and thousands
And
every
then-
time we put a record out.
And then with that, and then see, I'm glad you said that because most artists wouldn't even know like, that's a privilege because, you know what I'm saying? These folks is established. You know what I'm saying? Business is in order. You know what I'm saying? As of course, as we know, it's 90% business and 10% music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like publishing. It's you know what I'm saying? Royalties is
Gotta be sure.
PRO is you know what I'm saying? Like so it's man.
It's
It's
a marketing, you know what I'm saying?
Marketing,
Yeah.
Every record we
Marketing.
put out, you gonna like by the time we get to the summer, I just want people to be able to go back and look at our resumes and like, look, it's work. You just stop talking for like it just is. And if people get upset with me because I can't do nothing for free, like, I can't. I'm spending too much money.
And then, man, see, it don't be the fact that we don't want to, but I'm spending so much to be, I can really can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just don't fit right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's a real, like, you know what I'm saying, CEO mentality, boss mentality, like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do this, yeah, I do that, but if I'm maintaining it, we gotta keep this coming in. You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really even about an extravagant lifestyle, it's just about living. You know what I'm saying? It's about basics, you know what I'm saying? Like, being grown men, kids, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, wives, this, man,
Yeah, it really hits on how serious you are about what you want to do. I wanted to go back to what Kyrie was talking about when he said going into the studio, right? If you go into the studio and you're not ready, then you're not taking this seriously. You feel me? You're just playing around. To you, this is a joke. You gotta come in ready. You gotta I'll quote what's his name? Wheezy. Go in there with clips. Because why? Because you take this seriously. If you take it seriously, when you come in, you put in work. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
and if you take it seriously, you ain't gonna come up to somebody and be like, I want this for free. Nah, because you ain't gonna do something for free for somebody. Niggas out here always talking about, I ain't doing shit for free, but you want somebody else to do something for you for free?
Yeah.
Come on, man. If you serious about it, if you serious about your business, when you come up to the person, you're gonna be like, look, what can I do? What can I do? You feel me?
And it's a respect thing, man. Like,
Right.
you not coming up to that person because you don't see value.
Right.
You coming up to me because you want to work with me. You coming up to DJ Yungin because you want him to stay your record. Why? Because there's value in it. Alright, so how much is it worth to you? It's very simple to come up with the math in your head, make it make sense. How much is it worth to you? Okay, now we'll talk to him like that. Hey bro, look, I ain't really got it like that, bro. I fuck with you. Can you, can I shoot you by the I ain't even got a section in the club, so that's far. But come on, bro, please. I get you something from the bar and then we give you $50, please. Alright, that's a different conversation than, bro, just play my record.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better. I'd be more acceptable to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, send me that. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Even if you play it once, you never know. He might play it at one time and be like, I like this record.
right, and then see that be the thing. If I like it, I ain't gonna say if I like it, right? If the people like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I might have to highlight you like, look, we might have to, you know what I'm saying? What can we do with this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because man, I done got the game from DJs when they say, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists take off. Once they take off, they forget about the people that help them get there. But they said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in, man. You gotta fit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. West End Music Group. What's some of the keys to staying relevant?
Consistency, that is the key.
Yeah.
Period.
If you can stay consistent and be good consistently at what you do, that's how you stay relevant. And you have to, because in the world we live in, everything comes, there's new stuff every day, there's new stuff every day. So ain't no more, alright, I dropped a project, or I dropped a song, or I dropped an album, now I got 6 months ago. Every month, or especially when you're trying to be somebody, you're trying to make it, you ain't on yet. Every month, somebody needs to get it.
Nah, that's a fact though.
That's at the speed at which everything is going right now, like if you on the grind, you in there, you gotta put 2 a day. You gotta be working on it all the time until you get like there.
And
you
content,
feel me?
you know, it's not even just the music, like folks, because even though music is much more accessible nowadays, it's also it's still expensive. Because you can't just make a song. You have to make a song. You have to shoot a video, at least a low budget. That's what people do. You have to come up with Instagram content. Like each platform has a different timeline. We get out some free game. I charge for this. Instagram, you have to post daily. You have to when you're trying to build something on Instagram. If you establish where you want to be, you're trying to build someone on Instagram, you want to algorithm to pick you up. YouTube is weekly. Spotify is monthly. If those are the platforms you're building, that has to be your schedule, which means you got to be spending money to produce content daily for Instagram, weekly for YouTube, and monthly for Spotify. So that's because that's what the majors are doing. So that's what the majors are looking for in the next person they gonna rock with. Because all the major is now is an investor and a person with content. It's like Shark Tank almost. All the majors are looking in the pond to see who buzzes a little bit, because they know, okay, if he did that on his own and we put $1 million behind him, it's gonna just go bigger with our direction and he did that with his contacts. With our contacts, our money, and our direction, it'll blow. So that's what they're looking for. They ain't looking for the dude who I can rap. So
yeah, that faded out. So how do you how do you feel it is the difference between how it is now compared to how it was? As far as the state of the culture. You feel like it's better now? Has technology enhanced it? Has it made it worse? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It just is, man. It just is. You know, you get into that Waters thing and you get into that old nigga hater stuff. You know, like,
true.
It just is, you know, because it ain't going back.
It ain't
going back. Yeah. You know, you have different golden eras for sure, but it just depends on who you talk to. If you talk to a 19-year-old right now, we in the golden era. And that shit that we talking about in the 90s is whack.
Yeah.
You talk to the dudes from the 90s, it just is. And because we're in it, you know, like we're artists in it right now, we can't afford not to just allow it to be, as opposed to, man, I wish it was Because then we'll be making that kind of music. And it ain't going back.
Nah.
It ain't going. You don't think it'll ever go back to the real? I don't want to say conscious, but just real lyricists.
We have that though. That's what I'm saying. It's just not the main. That's just not what's mainstream.
Yeah.
But if that's what you want, there's plenty of it.
Yeah,
You
you're
know
right.
what I'm saying?
It's definitely a market for that.
That's just not the sound right now. And it like just like it ain't never going back to hip hop and hip. We never do
It's never going back,
it. But there's people who think that was the golden age of hip hop.
Yeah, you're right.
So you know what I'm saying? It's just if you get stuck in that, especially as an artist, you're gonna fail because it's not gonna stop and wait for you to figure out it's not gonna stop.
Hey man, y'all don't hear this, man.
Yeah.
DJ Yungin show, man. Hey, West End Rhea here dropping jewels, man. You know
I
what
wanna add on to what Sam was just saying. Like we were just talking about earlier, we were just talking about earlier how hip hop got like rap got a bunch of different lanes, right? It's like each lane gets a time to shine, if you will. You feel me? So like if you go back to the 90s, like by the time Black Star, the album Black Star came out with like Mos and Talib Kweli, that was like the height, in my opinion, of like conscious rap. You feel me? Like conscious
Common
rap.
came after that.
Right, that was on the level that probably it was the it sound in rap. You feel me?
That was the height, right?
Exactly. You feel me? And then you gotta switch. You gotta give time for another lane to shine.
But look,
You
at the
feel me?
same time,
And
like
it
we just
moves on.
said, Toby, how you say his last name?
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's one of the most buzzing artists right now.
And he's conscious.
extremely conscious. But what you have to do, you can't force your consciousness now down
Right.
the young folks' throat. You have to put it in the music they listen to. So like, even the music I make, it all got messages in it. But it just can't be overtly preachy.
You can't be preachy, man. People will turn that on real quick.
Nobody want to hear that. You know, especially not in the world we live in where it's free thinking, free do what you want to do, be the best you, be identify with all these things. Like, they're trying to listen to you, tell them what. Just so what you have to do now, you have to be honest with folks. So you got to tell them stories through your life and how you learned through it. And the people who connect with that are going to become your fans.
Right.
They're going to continue to learn from the lessons you teach because they identify with you. And the folks that won't, but you ain't never preaching, you just tell them, the truth.
Yeah, you gotta like. It comes right back to like why you doing art. Like if you're looking at art, like it's a reflection of you, right? Like your truth is what you put on these tracks. You feel me? Now, if that truth is what's going to resonate with whoever's listening, you know. And if you're not being authentic,
Oh, we got the caller, yo. We got the chef. We got the hippie head chef caller, man. Hold on one second. Go ahead and continue what you were saying.
oh yeah, I was just gonna say if you're not being authentic, then it has less chance to resonate with the people listening, you know? And that's why Toby's music, I believe I said his name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize, but that's why his music resonates. It's like he's being honest. It is when you look at his video, you listen to what he's saying, that is that nigga right there. That's who he is. He's not extra nothing. You feel me? It's what he's into, it's the artist he wants to work with, it's the type of music he wants to make. And it resonates with people.
Facts. So yeah, man, we got the hippie head chef calling now. I'm finna put him on. Hello?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Man, you live on the air, man. DJ Yungin show. I got West End Music Group in the building.
Man, I was calling to tell you, little man, happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? Give him some shout out, you know what I'm saying? How old is he today?
Well, his birthday was Wednesday. He turned 10, though.
That's the big number, bro. That's 1-0, bro.
Double digit midget.
Hey, man, tell West End they got to get some waffle batter chicken nuggets, aka hippie nuggets, when they get a chance.
Oh yeah, this the chef, man. He got my chef. Shout out to Hippie Head Chef, man. He one of the sponsors on the show, man. He got these waffle batter chicken nuggets, man. They said, well, yeah, hey, so we do, we have to set that up, man. You know, we do the Sunday brunch on Sundays.
Alright,
Man, his spot.
I got actually own a content creation studio, man. I bring my videographer through. He's not here with us today only because he's in Miami at vacation time, man. But he'll be with us if we come out to that. He filmed anything we do. We make promo videos. We put your logo on and shoot it over to you and everything, so you get some free in that way. We would have already worked together and we made the food too. So let's set that up.
Facts. You heard that? Hippie Head Chef?
Yeah, tell him that when he gets a chance to go check out Instagram, hippie head chef ATL, go in the bio. They else, go vote for me every single day. You get one vote every one free vote every 24 hours. Let me be your favorite chef. That's 50,000. We gotta make this shit happen.
That's a bad
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, man. He be head chef, man. Y'all go vote, man. He got the link in his bio. You go vote for him trying to win. What you get you get in Bon Appetit magazine, $50,000. You know, so he been, you know, Sunday brunch. We going up, man. Hey, but I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you calling in, man.
Man, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Swell the two, brother.
All right, cool, for sure.
Later.
Yep.
So DJ, before we actually got to get out of here a little early because one of our brothers passed away. His janaza funeral is today at 2 o'clock, so we gotta make sure we get there. But I definitely want to get into that last record since we was talking about being real on records. This record is my record, and it's actually a record that got it's not the biggest record so far, but it's getting the most positive response.
For sure.
My Little Rider.
Hey, before we get into that though, man, he went in there, he brought the room, man. But yeah, My Little Rider. Kyrie, go and introduce that thing, man. Who produced it?
Yeah, you know this is a me and YB record. We have
Shout out to YB on the track.
about 7 records. We'll probably be in the studio this weekend, knocking out a couple more. We got about 7 records together though, but the first 3 that are out are almost at 200,000 streams. The first 3 months, so I think we one of them power teams, man. We make really good music together. He's helping me discover this sound, and again, it's just real music, man. If you listen to my music, you're listening to my life, and so this is just another piece of that.
For sure. My Little Rider, Heavy Grind Radio. Let's go.
Yeah, like
Yes, sir.
Number heat.
He came through, man. They 3 for 3, man. I'm talking about 3 for 3 in here, man. Hey, that's hot right there, man. I'm gonna ride out to that with wifey later on this night or something.
That was slow. And look, I need y'all to go put that in rotation. It's at almost 60,000 streams. I need to get down to 100,000.
Hey, you know what? Cause you're driving me crazy.
Great, like
That's My Little Rider though, you know?
My first single was called Alhamdulillah. I did that for us specifically, you know what I'm saying? That record got 127,000 streams, so Alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. We got one in way back, look, that was like what, 2000 what?
Nah, look, don't even, I got a couple records that I still have from you that's just sitting, I got them, don't worry. I got some new stuff. Oh yeah, no, like I said, I'm a little bit different artist than I was back then too.
Okay.
So we're gonna get in and knock some things
Growth,
out.
yeah. And see, like, and that's what I was saying, like, I was on BeatStars for 3 years, like I said, I did my thing, I got my money, man, but I wanted to expand my brand, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was too accessible. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, brought a lot to the table as far as like the uploads with the spin RZA and my mixtapes and just hosting, like even all this, you know what I'm saying? I just pull up anywhere and, you know what I'm saying, the whole, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I just wanted to have a bigger clientele. So I said, I wanted to just get directly with songwriters and build records, you know what I'm saying? And even like with y'all, man, I want to build some records like this. I don't want to just sell beats to anybody no more. I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't, you know, it is what it is, man. But
we got studio space and all that's pull up. You know, that's what we like to do. Like, worked on a beat together last week. We might end up, matter of fact, we can finish that after tonight, so we can go ahead and record it.
Yeah, man,
I'm pull up on it, man.
I send my condolences, man. I know you say y'all got a slide and it's
Yeah, we're gonna peel up out of here so we gotta get down to the West End.
For sure.
Real West End, that's what we just the name. We really gotta get down there, man.
Yeah, I know what it is, man. West End Music Group, man. Before y'all go, man, just give some game, man, some advice to some newcomers, man. You know what I'm saying? They already know they gotta have some money. They already know they gotta work, you know what I'm saying? But just giving any advice you give to the newcomers.
Man, be authentic, man. Please, man. Like, because you allow people to grow with you. If you ain't got it, you ain't gotta rap about it. That ain't the world we live in no more. It was back when, you know, when the only time people saw you was if you got a video on MTV. But it ain't no reason for you to be out here trying to pretend like something you ain't on Instagram, man. Just because what happens is when you actually hit it, either people realize you was lying before, or they already don't want to hear about that no more because you shot your load already because you rapped about it. So Rap about the progress, rap about what you really got going on, and allow yourself to find the people who really rock with you. That way they stay with you, and your career can have some longevity, man. That's the best advice I got for you.
Facts.
And just stay silent, man. Stick with understanding. You know what I'm saying? Don't just jump with everything. And don't clout chase, man. It ain't working.
Facts.
We totally against clout chasing, man. We ain't trying to do it, bro.
100%, man.
It ain't working, bro. We real, bro. Everything real and silent.
And it's always free, man, Jamil, free A-track round.
Hey man, for sure that, man. For sure, man. Hey man, definitely, man. Yeah.
Free Rollo and all them.
Free Rollo.
Free the
artists,
ox,
Free
man.
ox.
For real, man. Free the ox, we the ox. You know what I mean? Let's stay safe, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. DJ Young Show. I'm definitely have to have y'all come back, man. Whenever y'all drop something new, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna set up a Sunday brunch, man, with the Dreaded Truth and the Hippie Head Chef, man. Shout out to sponsors: Pheno Beauty, Hot Blaze Promo, True for Life Promo, Money Life Apparel, Hippie Head Chef, the Dreaded Truth, man. Laboratory Studios, X Squad DJs, man.
Lock
You know
in
what I'm saying?
with us, man. West End Music Group. Like I said, I ain't just say drop a record every month for no reason. We do that. So lock in with us. If you ain't like last month, you'll like next.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or the one after that.
For sure, hey man. Well, y'all know what's going on, man. It's the DJ Youngin Show. Let's go.